Hello, welcome back to my channel and happy July. I can't believe it's already July and it's already half the year is already gone. That is crazy to me. But that means that it is time for an updated binder tour. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to go through all my binders that have photo cards in them because I do have 3 binders that are for larger inclusions that I'm not going to go through because I personally don't really care for those as much and they're a bit more of a mess. So I'm not going to go through those, but I am going to go through all of my photo card binders. And I've actually made quite a bit of changes since the last time I filmed one of these at the beginning of the year. So you're going to see quite a few changes if you haven't seen my latest storing photo cards videos. These are also as up to date as they can be, except for Scoops' binder. So everything that I had on hand is put away except for Scoops, and I'll get to that when I get to that binder. But yeah, I did store a bunch of photo cards away and I did film it, but I didn't like how it turned out because I was just kind of in a bad mood and I just didn't want to put that out there. So decided not to post that. So you'll see a lot of new photo cards in here from the last time I stored photo cards. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm just gonna get right into it. I have 5 binders, 5 A4 sized binders. They're all 1.5 inch thick binders. I do not like anything larger than this. I tried out a 2-inch binder with Scoops and it just didn't work out for me. I personally just didn't like it, so I figured out a different solution for Scoops' binder, but again, we'll get to it when we get to it. We're gonna start with this binder, which is now my Twice and Miscellaneous binder. I used to have Twice in their own binder, but I pared their collection down quite a bit, and I also pared down my Miscellaneous collection down a little bit as well, so it just made sense to merge the two. So yes, that's what you see here, and that's why we're not starting with what you would think would be my Miscellaneous binder. I did make new covers for all of my binders and new dividers, so that's super exciting because I finally have something different on the covers, and everything actually makes more sense now. So this is the first binder, and like I said, I did pare down Twice's collection quite a bit. I don't know, I haven't felt as motivated to collect their photo cards anymore. I don't know if it's because we haven't had a little comeback in a little bit. I mean, I know that Nyon did have her debut, and we'll get to that in a sec because I did buy her albums, but I don't know. Yeah, I also realized I just have a lot of stuff in my apartment and I needed to start getting rid of some stuff. And yeah, there's not really a very specific reason why I decided to pare this down, but I still have, I mean, my Twice collection is not going to be completely gone. It's just, I now just have like 1 page per era, kind of. There are a few exceptions, but I'll explain that. So first page, we do have Story Begins, and then I have Sana's full set from her I Am Sana photo book. Then this page has Twice Coaster Lean 1 and 2. I did remove the page 2 sheet from here because those are the only photo cards Twice has that is a completely different size and shape. So I just didn't like how it looked in the binder and I decided to remove it. Still have the albums, so the photo cards are just living in the albums right now. And then we have a merged page for Twice-tagram and Signal. Again, still have these albums, but the other photo cards are just living in the albums until I decide to maybe just keep 1 or 2 versions of each come back. And then I did remove Merry and Happy just because I don't really love the Christmas concept. And I didn't love those photo cards either. So why keep something in here that's taking up space if I don't absolutely love it? So that is my mentality moving forward. And that's why you'll see that some collections have changed a little bit. Doesn't mean I don't like the group any less. So then we have What Is Love? Summer Nights, which used to be 2 pages and is now pared down to 1. Yes or Yes. the Year of Yes, which quite frankly, I don't think I'll ever find this photo card, so I might just put Jihyo back in here, which is a photo card I was trying to trade for Nayeon, and just keep it as is. Then we have Fancy, Feels Special, and then More and More is one of the exceptions because there are 3 sets that I absolutely love, and you'll see a few photo cards just chilling in the back every once in a while, and that is just because I really like these photo cards and I don't want to get rid of them, but I want to display them somehow, and it just doesn't make sense to have a page for them, so I've just snuck them on the back. But yes, these are the only photo cards I'm actively looking for Twice right now. I'm missing Dahyun and Chaeyoung for the signature card for More and More, and then Sana and Mina for the line border. So please trade with me if you have these, because I have been trying to get these last 4 photo cards for the longest time now, and I have like 70 photo cards up for trade on my account from Twice. So like literally just for Twice. So please trade. And then we have Eyes Wide Open. We have this kind of mix and match page of Taste of Love, and then 1 full OT9 set for Taste of Love. And then for Formula of Love, we have 1 OT9 set and 1 that's kind of a mix and match, because these 3 photo cards are from a different set. And then we have Nayeon. So like I said earlier, I did buy Nayeon's album. I was planning on only buying 1 version, and I came out of Target with all 4 because the concepts are so beautiful and she is so gorgeous, and I just couldn't resist. I also didn't know that it was going to be sold at Target, so it was a pleasant surprise. But yes, I was just gonna keep what I pulled and trade dupes, which I did. But I want these 2 pages to be 7-card layouts, so I might just find, I did have this and I traded it for this one, so I might try to find the one where she has all the bows on again, and I might try to find the one where she has a very furry hat on as well, just to make these 7-card layouts. And I'll trade anything on my account except for like the Face the Sun 17 photo cards at this point. I have a lot of extra 17 photo cards and a lot of Twice photo cards that I would be very happy to trade for those 2 just to round these out, but they're not high priority. But yes, I did get Nayeon's album. Absolutely love it. I can't remember the name of all of the songs, but I know that track number 3 is my favorite. Absolutely love that song. The moment I started listening to it, I was like, that's it. This is my favorite B-side. This is my favorite song on the album. Like, I already knew it, and it held true. That is 100% my favorite song off the album. And the title track is so fun. Pop is so catchy. So yeah, I'm super proud of her, and I'm really happy that she did something different, because it seems like this is also part of the whole I Am series that they've been doing with some of the members with photo books. And I'm kind of happy that she did something different and she ended up doing a single debut album versus a photo book. So yes, love these. These are absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Like, these 3 photo cards, I'm in love. Oh my god, so stunning. So yeah, these were all my pools. I traded for these 2, this one, and then this one's on the way, just her 4th business card. So yeah, that is it for Twice. And then I did make this cover with the limited edition of Guess Who that I had just to make a divider here. So yes, we start with Bol 4. This page is not going anywhere anytime soon. I absolutely adore Bol 4, and I did get the latest album she released, Soul, so this is my pool from that album. And then Red Velvet, I pulled out like 3 photo cards from these pages just because I didn't absolutely love the photo cards, and I don't really trade for Red Velvet photo cards. I just keep what I get, and then this photo card's the only one that I think purchased. I pulled these 2 from my album, but yes, this is just Red Velvet, and then single releases and other releases are in here as well. So yeah, I did get Rev Festival 2022 and these 3 photo cards for my pools. I can't remember if I stored those on camera, so mentioning it now. And then we have Dreamcatcher, which again, pared it down to just one single page. Can you guys believe I finally have this? I found a trade for it and I am so happy I did because absolutely stunning. I love this photo card so much. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that. Like I adore that photo card. So yeah, I did pare it down a little bit. And I'm probably just gonna keep like the limited ones and just sell the regular ones, but I'm not there yet. And then we have Sunmi and Taeyeon. So Sunmi's up here and the rest are all Taeyeon from her albums. And then we have Itzy, which once again, pared down to one single page. And I just have Taeyeon on the back because I didn't know where to put her and I couldn't get rid of her, so yes. And then I have 2 pages of just random photo cards that I've pretty much sold all of these collections off, except for Les Seraphim because I literally just bought that album and I'm keeping it. But all other groups I have sold off essentially any album I had from them. And these are just photo cards that I really could not part ways with and wanted to keep. So these 6 are IZ*ONE photo cards, and I love this whole row because they're all holding something, and it's just, I love it. And I also think it's very fitting that Kasua is here because obviously 2 of the members in her group used to be an IZ*ONE, so it's just like very, it makes sense to me in my head and I love it. I'm also so happy I pulled a Kasua. This photo card, first of all, absolutely stunning. Second of all, I bought the album before all the drama happened with one of the members. I'm not going to get into it, but I was so scared that I was going to pull her, and I ended up pulling Kasua, which I'm so happy about because Kasua and Yoonjin were the first 2 members that really stood out to me when I watched their music video. And yeah, I'm just really happy that I have her. And then Yoonjin's holding a sunflower and Chaeyeon's holding a little bunny, which, by the way, I didn't realize this, but I have the same bunny. I bought this little set of like moth looking bunnies for Easter a couple of, at this point, months ago, and it's still sitting on my media stand. But yeah, I match with Chaeyeon now. Also, this thing just shed all over the, oh my gosh. Oh, it shed all over the binder. I should not have done that. Okay, if you see a bunch of like little green specks around, it was a moss bunny. And then the next page is again more random girl group photo cards that I couldn't get rid of. So we have Sejong, A-Pink, these 3 are from Luna, Everglow, and WJSN. Again, just photo cards that I really loved that I couldn't get rid of. And then we move on to the boys. So again, EXO is another group that I've pared down. I used to have a page for Schumann and like 2 pages for EXO, but I'm slowly starting to sell some of their albums, and then decided to keep 2 Schumann photo cards. These 2 Kyungsoo photo cards are not going away because, yeah, no. And then these are just some other ones that I wanted to keep. And then 1 page for Astro, so 2 MJs and 5 Jinjins. ATEEZ is pared down, but I'm not getting rid of their albums. I did sell their Fever albums, but their whole EP series, the first series of mini albums that they did, those are not going anywhere because that is still some of my favorite music ever. And they have announced a comeback at the end of July, and they're going back to Hala Hala roots, and I don't think you guys understand how excited I am about that. Like I said, I sold my Fever albums, and it's because I just didn't vibe with the music as much. And I am so excited for them to go back to their roots and go to the whole pirate concept and Hala Hala. Oh my gosh, I'm just really excited because I love that sound. I love that sound so much for ATEEZ. So yes, I pulled some photo cards out of here, but they're just living in their album. And then I couldn't resist and I bought these 2 Honjung photo cards because this one's hollow and it's so beautiful, and it's from their photo book, Ode to Youth, and it's just, they're so cute. So kept those in there. And then I have a new BTS page, which is interesting because I don't think I've ever really talked about BTS on this channel. VAV was the group that got me into K-pop, and then shortly after that, because VAV didn't have that much content at the time, I ended up really getting into BTS, and BTS was my favorite group for a very long time. And then I feel like after the whole Map of the Soul series, I just started falling out of love with their music. I just wasn't vibing with it. Nothing towards them, literally just wasn't vibing with their music, so I stopped buying their albums and kind of following what they were doing. But I've always kept all of the photo cards that I've pulled. We all know this if you've seen my previous binder tours. But I did hear about Proof, and I think we all kind of knew where this was headed, just given everything that this album was going to be and mean for them, because it is literally a compilation of their discography, essentially, with a few new songs. And when I saw that, and I saw there were going to be some demo tracks like Tony Montana, I was just like, yeah, I need to buy this, because it's literally just a compilation of all the music that made me fall in love with them in the first place. So I ended up buying the compact version, and I pulled Hobby. So there he is. And I did see somebody selling these deco kit sets on Instagram, and they were pretty cheap, and I couldn't resist because they're just so cute. And Jimin is my bias, if you guys didn't know, in BTS. And Tae was my bias wrecker for a long time, so these were just really cute photo cards, and I couldn't resist. And then Hobie just ended up fitting in really well with the concept of the other photo cards. I feel like it matches really well, so yeah. And then this is just a catch-all page of like a few other groups that I have not gotten rid of their albums yet. So NCT, I am getting rid of, selling all their albums, but I just couldn't get rid of these two photo cards in particular. And then we have Philog from UNB, Uejin, who used to be in UNB as well, but this is from his solo album. And then Shiny from, Mino from Shiny. I was gonna say Shiny from Mino. And then I do have Butterfly Fantasy, and I wanted to trade one of the photo cards for June and just get one of June's Siren Dawn photo cards, because those are so gorgeous, but I haven't found those photo cards for trade, so I might just buy them and sell the other photo cards. But yeah, that is it. A few groups that you probably have not seen in here because they're just not in here anymore, and I don't know if anybody will remember, but I did remove Chungha from here. I removed VAV. Chungha, I'm selling all of her albums. VAV, I'm not selling any of their albums because they are the group that got me into K-pop, and it's too many emotions and too much nostalgia in there for me to get rid of their albums. But I didn't love their photo cards, so I just put them back in the albums. I removed New East and Card. I'm sure there are a few others, but those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, Got7. But yeah, that is it for this binder. Let's move on to my next one. All right, here is my next binder. So this is my stayc and Monsta X binder. And we obviously start with stayc. I love this cover. I feel like it's my favorite one out of all the ones that I made. I just really like how it turned out, and they just look so gorgeous. So yes, starting off with stayc, I did make a few changes here just because I felt like I was collecting way too much. So I pared it down a tiny bit. It's probably not going to be too noticeable because there's still a lot for stayc. But I absolutely adore these girls. And yeah, I've been absolutely loving collecting them. So first page has a few new additions. I did get Seung's So Bad photo cards, which I always call it So Bad, but I know that the album itself is actually called stayc. But to avoid confusion, I just call it So Bad. And then this is her Make Star photo card. And I believe this is Sumin's Make Star photo card as well. Yeah, so making some progress on this first page, which is really exciting. And then we have one page for album photo cards for Stardom. And I cannot believe I finally have Beret Isa. I say Isa, sorry, Isa. My friend, I have a friend called Isabel, and we call her Isa because Spanish name. Anyway, doesn't matter. Isa. Can't believe I have this so happy to have it. Hopefully one day I'm able to find Yoon's glasses photo card, the coveted glasses photo card from Statham. And then I have one page of Pobs for Statham. We have one page of album photo cards for Stereotype, and 2 pages for Pobs for Stereotype. And I just want to make a special, very special mention to this photo card. Can't remember if I put this away on camera or not, or if this was in the video. I decided not to post, but can you guys believe I have this? This is like the Yuhyun octopus photo card. Like, I love her so much. I can't believe I found that and was able to get it. But yes, this is all of these. And then Young Love, I removed the AR photo cards from here because I didn't love them. And what I did was just keeping OT6 album photo cards, because there aren't very many anyway, and I'm still working on it. But what I did was just, so it's a 7-card layout, I put Seon's jewel case photo card in the middle of the Young version photo cards, and her AR in the middle of the Love version photo cards. So right now the only one that I'm missing is Sumin's Young version photo card. And then we have, I think, 2 pages of Pobs. So I'm obviously keeping my Make Star set because it's so stunning. And then we have another page of Pobs. I'm just waiting for some group orders to come in. And then I did buy some of their merch, and I didn't post this. I didn't post an unboxing of this just because I was too eager to open it. But yes, I did buy the trading card set, the collect book, Seon's pin, and Seon's bracelet. So I can't remember what set this is from. I think this might be one of the sets from the trading cards, but it's just, I love it so much. This was my favorite concept from Young Love, and they have doodles on them. It's just so cute. I just wish Isis was not horizontal. And then I think this is the set from the selfie set from the collect book. I could be wrong and I could be mixing these up, but. And then this is Seon's photo card for the bracelet. She's so precious. But yes, that is it for stayc. I do need a setup for their next comeback because, yeah, they're having a comeback. And I think it's literally like a day or 2 after 17's repack comeback, which is crazy. But I'm so excited that my 2 olds are coming back at the same time. I'm already getting summer vibes from both of them, and I'm so excited. I'm so pumped for it. But yeah, I will be setting out my binder for both of those comebacks. Yeah, that will be a video that will be coming up soon. But yes, let's move on to Monsta X. So still collecting all of Jooheon's album photo cards, and then what I did was just keep all of Jooheon's album photo cards at the front and moved like all the other like OT6, OT7 sets, and extra other member photo cards that I couldn't part ways with at the back. So this is still the same page that I have. It's just special photo cards from Jooheon. Some are Season's Greetings. I think, no, I don't think these are Season's Greetings. These are the Monsta X University fan concert. I think this one might be from Season's Greetings. And then tour photo cards. But I am making quite a bit of progress with Jooheon's collection. I'm almost done, which is super exciting because it's been a lot of work. But yeah, only missing one of his Rush photo cards on this page, one of his Shine Forever photo cards on this one, 2 of his The Connect photo cards, which are the 2 that I like the most. And then 2 of his Are You There photo cards. And then we have all of his We Are Here. Just missing his XID for Follow. And I do have Changkyun's XID and MID if anybody wants to trade. I can't believe I still haven't been able to find a trade for this ID card. I feel like it should be one of the easiest things to find. Oh, and by the way, this is Jooheon's American photo card, like American Press photo card for this album, because they used to do American Press photo cards. Like they did it once or twice, and then they switched over to postcards. But yeah, that's what that is, just so that it's not an 8-card layout. And if you guys have any, I didn't mention this at the beginning, but if you have any questions about any of the photo cards in any of my binders, please feel free to leave a comment and just ask me literally anything you want. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. So yes, and this is from the Kino that you got a full set for the 7 members. So I just put him here. So this is a 7-card layout, and so that it's all of his photo cards from this era. And then Fantasia, Fatal Love, which I'm still missing this Kino photo card, and I do have Shonu's Kino photo card for Fatal Love up for trade for Juhan. So please, 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 somebody trade with me. I do not want to have to buy this Kino, and honestly, if it comes to that point, then I'm just not going to buy it. I'm just going to do something completely different. But I do have Shonu's Kino, so I should be able to trade for this, please. And then we have One of a Kind, No Limit, and Shape of Love. And then we have some OT6 sets. So the first set is from their Siesta photo book. Second set is from their Season's Greetings for 2020. And the last set is the other photo card set from the Siesta photo book. And so what I did was just put all other members in the back. So the rest of the Follow Kino set, and then 3 other pobs from K-Town for You for Shape of Love. Still missing Hyungwon. I have been Hyuk up for a trade for Hyungwon. I just really want Hyungwon, so if anybody has it, please trade with me. And then these 5 are the other photo cards from the Fantasia Kino set that you got. And then these 4 photo cards are Changyun's full set for Follow. Not getting rid of it because I pulled these 3 in my albums. I literally pulled 3 out of 4 Changyun photo cards for Follow by myself at completely different times from completely different albums and from completely different stores. So that's just too amazing to not get rid of. Okay, so I just got cut off, but the last thing that I was saying here was that my sister pulled his version 2 photo card and traded with me because I had Shonu. So his full set is staying here. And then once again, this is just like a catch-all page for other members that I, again, could not get rid of their photo cards. Yes, these 2 photo cards are their siblings, and I love it. I love it so much. And then I did keep some unit photo cards just because they're really cute, and again, cannot get rid of them. And I just put Hyungwon's American Press photo card in the back. And then this is Fatal Love, the Sub K Shop set. And this is from One of a Kind, and this is from Shape of Love, and I just couldn't resist a sparkly Hyungwon. And the last page is just like solo releases and non-Korean releases. So this is from their Japanese release, X Phenomenon. These are from the 2 American releases. And then we have Wonho's Love Synonym and Kihyun's Voyager. So that is it for this binder. These will be growing just during every comeback. So yes, let's move on to the next one. All right, let's get started with all of my 17 binders, which is 3 out of the 5 A4 binders. So first binder we have in front of us is my non-Korean album photo cards binder. Non-Korean album photo cards binder, if that makes sense, for everybody except Scoops. So yes, I made a new cover, and you're gonna see that the covers for 17 are all of my bias line. And then I do have one OT13 divider. So starting off with Mingyu, and I did move this Taiwanese edition pre-order benefit set into here because it just made sense. I used to have it in the Korean album photo cards binder, and all the other pobs were in here, so I just moved it. And then we start, this is from You Make My Day, by the way. And then we start with Hengare. So I remember putting this away on camera, but I still can't believe I have this. I love this June photo card so much. So much. So yeah, this is all from Hengare. And then we have a bit more from Hengare with these 2 photo cards, and there are still 3 more that I want to get, and they're all from Yes 24. And it's Woozi, DK, and Sungkwan, because I love that set so much. And this Woozi is like impossible to find. He is just as hard to find as this one, and which I think these are from Sinara. I think this one might be from Yes 24. So this Dino might be from that set. I can't remember. And just as hard to find as Scoops is. Like, those are impossible to find. So I might never get it, but we're holding out hope for those. And then these 2 photo cards are from Semicolon. So yeah, these are from Mizu, I think. And they're just really cute. And this one is from Reaching, and this is an HMV. Yeah, I'm probably not going to keep going through all the stores like I just did. But if you have any questions, again, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Just put in a timestamp, describe the photo card, or give me like a number, and I'll let you know where it's from or anything you want to know about it. This page is more Semicolon. So yeah, this set of June photo cards is just too gorgeous for me to get rid of. And then this is your choice. Again, June. And Ataka. This hoodie Vernon is actually really hard to find. And it's so adorable. So I'm so happy to have this. And I don't know if I put this one away on camera, but this Mingyu, I'm so glad I pulled this in my group order. Yes, that is it. And I actually have June in here, but if I find Vernon's Lasada photo card for Ataka, I might just switch this one out and just sell this June. So yes, hopefully I find that Vernon one day. Then we get into Japanese album photo cards. So these 4 are from We Make You. These 3 are from Happy Ending. These 4 are from Fallen Flower, and these are from 24 Hours. And I just realized I should do the same thing that I did here and do that layout instead. Let's actually just do that right now. Why not? Why not? That feels much better now. And then we have these 5 for Hidori Janai, and these 2 are, I believe, universal pre-order benefits for Ainochikara. And these are all Ainochikara photo cards. So these are from the pop-up shop, these are from the albums, and this is, I think, a Weverse pre-order benefit. And then we have a divider for everything else, so non-album related photo cards. And I just have Dino here. I also forgot to mention, but these little darling prints, let me go to the front real quick so you guys can see it. But this darling print was made by my friend Ava Kerateome here on YouTube and Instagram. She just made these prints for Darling for all 13 members plus an OT13 one. And I just bought a few from her, and I decided it would be a great idea to just incorporate it into these covers so I can make use of them. So they're super cute, and they kind of fit the album that I kind of tore up for this was the Anode Begin version, and it kind of just fits really well. So that was all Ava. So yes, let's move on to this section. So we have, this is a D-Icon set that came with Jonghan's D-Icon magazine cover. And then this is from the luxury box I just bought, June's photo card. And we have DVD photo cards. These are all from Incomplete. I bought this one, but these 3 were my pools. Yes, I did pull Broccoli Gyu, and I'm so happy about it. And then this photo card is from June's Waves magazine. So he had 2 covers for the Waves magazine, and I bought one of them, and that's the photo card that came with it. And then these are the unit Polaroids from the Incomplete DVD. There are 4 photo cards that I want to get from Ode to You that if I ever end up finding them for a decent price, I'll probably just put those in here. But for the time being, we're just going to leave it as is. These are all from Social Club, their photo book. And then I do have some June trading cards. So I think these are all from Hare, and this one is from Haru. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4? No. I think these, yeah, these 4 are from Hanabi, and these 3 are from Home. And then we have Korean trading card sets. So this is where I made the most amount of changes. I decided to just keep 1 page per trading card sets, just because I had way too much. The only exception is actually Incomplete, because they have 2 selfie sets and I haven't decided which one I want to part ways with yet. So I have these and these from Incomplete, and then I have 1 page for Hoshi's Spider, 1 page for Wonu and Mingyu's Bittersweet, and 1 page for Woozy's Ruby. And then we have 1 page for Carrotland 2021, 1 for Power of Love. I will have 1 for Carrotland 2022. And then we have In the Soup, so these are all just full sets. So we have In the Soup that ends over here. And then these are from their 2021 Season's Greetings, and that ends over here. And then this starts their 2022 Season's Greetings. And that's all of these. And these are from the Carrotland Memory Book. And that ends here. And last but not least, the last set I have in here is from their Going magazine, which I pulled the black back. And I did have 1 more set in here that I pulled out, and it's from their OTU Off the Record photo book. I just didn't really love those photo cards, so I pulled them out. But yeah, that is it for this binder. Let's move on to the next one. Here is the next binder with Juni as the cover. These are all Korean album photo cards for OT13 minus scoops, so technically OT12. But yes, I know I've mentioned it before, but I used to have 1 section for June's photo cards and then the remaining members behind that. But I wasn't going to collect June fully anyway, so I decided to just put him back with the rest of the members and just have it be, I don't know, I liked how this was organized better. So I did remove a few photo cards from here just because I prefer the 7-card layout until I get into actual like official sets that I'm doing. But when it's like mixed and match and I don't have like 1 full set that I'm doing, I prefer the 7-card layout. So this has Boys B, which I pulled Woozy from my Boys B album, so he's here. And then these 2 are from Love and Letter Repack or Aju Nice. And these 4 are from AL1. Then we have Going 17, which I tell this story every single time I do a binder tour, but Going 17 was the first album I purchased from 17, and I pulled these 2 photo cards, Mingyu and Vernon, and I'm pretty sure that that album is supposed to come with 1 member photo card and 1 unit photo card, and I pulled 2 just member photo cards and no unit photo cards, so that was really interesting because that was literally the first 17 album I ever purchased. Very special photo cards right there for me personally. And then this page has Teenage in the middle and then Director's Cut. I pulled this from the 1 Teenage album that I have, and I bought these 2. And then we have You Make My Day, You Made My Dawn, and then we get into an ode. So the infamous an ode, I have 1 page per version type of photo card. So we have Begin Blue back and White back, and then Poet Beige back and White back, one of the only photo cards I'm still missing, and then Hope Green back and White back, Truth Purple back and White back, and then Real Black back and White back. And Woozy is not in here because he is in a top loader on my shelf right now. Here he is, he's just living in this decorated top loader that I actually bought from Ava as well. So he's just living in here for the month of July. And then we have Hengare, so I just have 2 pages for Hengare. One other photo card that I'm still looking for for the old eras. And then we get into actual sets that I've completed. So we have semicolon, and I did collect OT13 for semicolon. And when I say OT13, I mean OT13 for everything for semicolon. And since each member only has 2 photo cards, I decided to just put their HMVs in the middle. So I have like a top 3 members in 1 page, and then the rest of the 9 members in the other 2 pages. And then I did the same for your choice, so that's how I've kind of been doing it. And probably how I will continue to do it. I'll just choose 3 members that I like all of their photo cards or the majority of their photo cards, and do that on 1 page, so that I can then have 2 full 9 pocket pages for the other sets that I want to complete. Same situation with Attacca, except that I only have 1 set, and this is kind of a catch-all of photo cards that I couldn't get rid of that I absolutely loved. So yeah, these are just photo cards I really like. Then we get into Face the Sun. So I've been making pretty good progress on this. So again, I did the top 3, and my goal with the top 3 is to switch it out so that every era it's different members. The only constant has been June, except for Attacca. June was not in the Attacca one, but he might keep making an appearance because he's my #1 bias wrecker. But yeah, I've been meaning to like kind of cycle through all of the members. But Face the Sun is a little different because I ended up deciding to do this, and I've made quite a bit of progress. And then so there are 2 pages because there are 6 different versions of the album. And then I do have the path version as an OT13 set. And I actually just secured a trade for Mingyu, DK, and yeah, I'll get to it. And then the other set is Carrot version. And then there are so many photo cards this era that are so gorgeous that I really wanted to get, and so I just have 4 more pages of photo cards that I really wanted to get because I have 0 self-control. So this first page has Control and Shadow. The second page has Path and Ray. So the other one that I secured was this other Mingyu and Burnin, which is up here. So I finally have that one as well on the way. And then we have Pioneer and Carrot version. And this last page has some of the Target exclusive photo cards and another Weverse set, because I did get scoops in a group order, but I decided to join another friend's group order, and I'm gonna fill out the sorting form. I actually think the sorting form goes out tomorrow, and I'm just gonna try and get June, Sunkwon, or Woozi, either of those 3. We'll see what I pull, but yes, that is it for now. I will have to set up for the repack because I am so excited for this repack. Okay, so this is my last binder, and it is dedicated to Scoops. We all know this. And I've actually made a few changes to Scoops' binder as well, because like I mentioned at the beginning of the like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do not really like any binder size that's larger than 1.5 inch. For me, it just feels too heavy, and I feel like it's just gonna break if I like grab it and hold it from one side, and it's just too big and chunky for my taste. So what I did was kind of rearrange some things so that I could keep everything in a 1.5 inch binder. So what I did was get a A5 size binder. I already had this and I just repurposed it, but I do want to move these into a different binder. So let's go through this first. What I did was remove his Japanese trading cards from the main binder because there are a few different reasons. One, I love that these fill in these pages perfectly. Because what I don't like about having smaller photo cards in these specific 4 pocket pages is that you can see through it too much. Like, you already have this pretty big band at the top and bottom, so seeing all the sides as well was like, it looked a little messy to me for my taste. So I like that these photo cards fill this in perfectly. It also works out because a lot of their trading card sets from Japan have either 4 photo cards or 8 photo cards, so the layout just works really well. And these photo cards are really thick. These are all like really thick plastic, so these were definitely the ones that were taking up the most space and making that other binder feel very chunky. So it just made sense to me to move them over here, and then I did downsize a tiny bit because there are a lot of concept trading cards, like full body photos, that I just don't love. So if I don't love it, why am I holding on to it? So yes, we have the We Make You Showcase photo cards, Happy Ending Showcase photo cards, Winter Goods, and then we get into some of the concert trading cards from Japan. And I don't have the Korean ones in here because the Korean ones are smaller and they're like a normal 17 photo card. So it just didn't make sense to put those in here, but this is, I think, from Ideal Cut. Am I right? Yes. This is from Haru. Ode to You. This is from Japan Dome Tour. And then this is from Hare. These are from their home trading card set. This isn't from a concert, so actually means I should probably move that forward, but yes. And these are from Hanabi, which I did get his Moshi Moshi photo card, and it's in this little sleeve and it has this whole sticker on it, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I don't want to open it. And I did get join a group order for the Polaroid, so hopefully I pull scoops. Yes, that is it. And then back here, for the time being, I just have like some extra cards and stuff that people have made or sent me as freebies that I'm just keeping in there for the time being. But soon I do want to move these photo cards out into a different binder because I really do not like this Beyond Day binder at all. So my goal is to find either their Carrotland 2021 binder or one of their like fan kit binders that they've had in the past, because those are hardcover and they're already 17 themed and they're really cute. So I'd rather have these in that rather than this kind of like flimsy, I really don't like the cover of this. So yes, that is this binder. And then last but not least, my Scoops binder, my most prized possession. So yes, this is the new cover for it, and we start with all of his Korean album photo cards. So we have Boys B, AO1, and Love and Letter Repack / Ajunice. And I've said this before, but the reason I have all of these on one page, even though it's not technically in chronological order, is because these are the only Polaroid type Korean album photo cards they have. So it just made sense for me to put them on one page. And then we have Going 17, we have Director's Cut in the middle, and Teenage at the top and bottom. You Make My Day, You Made My Dawn, an Ode, which continues and continues and ends up here. And then these 4 are from Hengare, as well as these 4, and these 2 are from Semicolon. And then we have Your Choice with the bookmarks, and Ataka with the Target exclusive in the middle. And these 3 are some of his concept photo cards from the Care version. And then I have set up for Face the Sun, and the reason none of these photo cards are in here is because I do want to film a video of me completing Face the Sun for Scoops and his Korean album photo cards again. So I have all of these on the way. I don't know what I'm gonna pull for the Kino because I joined a group order and I don't know what my pulls are. So hopefully, fingers crossed that they are Scoops. But yes, I think all of these are on hand except for one of the Pioneer photo cards. So I'm just waiting for that to come in so I can film that video. But that's why none of those are in here. And then I will be filming a setting up my binder for their repack sector 17. So yes. And then this is the OT13 divider for the rest of his photo cards. So first of all, I can't believe I have this. I am so happy I have this photo card. I've been looking for it for ages and I just love it so much. And this one is also on the way. This is the one with his blue hair, and oh my god, this one is so hard to find. This one's just as hard to find as that woozy one that I mentioned earlier. And I can't believe I actually have it on the way. So just waiting for the person to ship it. But yes, these are all from Hengare. These are all pre-order benefits from Hengare. These are all from Semicolon except for the middle one. This one is from Inode, but I didn't know where else to put him, so I just put him there. These are all from Your Choice. So beautiful. These are from Your Choice as well. And then we have Attaka and another Attaka page. Super cohesive page. I love it. And one more Attaka page. And then I did set up for Face the Sun. And a lot of these that have the stickers on them, it's because I joined member claim group orders. And then these three, I'm waiting to see what my pulls will be. But yes, that is it for Face the Sun. And then I'm already gonna have to start setting up for Sector 17. Oh my gosh, because they already are announcing pre-order benefits. So yes, that's that. And then we move on to Japanese album photo cards. So I'm only missing one. And quite frankly, I can't remember if it's actually limited B or if this one's limited B and I mixed it up. But I do have his carrot version photo card. Another one that I didn't think I would be able to find because it's just ridiculously hard to find this photo card for any member. The carrot version for We Make You and Happy Ending are the hardest to find for any member. And then we have Happy Ending and Fallen Flower, which this is the only other Japanese album photo card I'm missing, and then I'll be up to date with Scoops finally, because that has never happened before, for his Japanese album photo cards. So hopefully I'm able to find that one. That one's another one that's super coveted because it's his heart cheek one in this same outfit with the little petals on his face. So everybody wants it. I get it. This is 24 Hour, and then Hitori Janai and Aino Chigara, which I have all of his album photo cards. This is just his Universal Pop that I want to get because I like it more than the Weverse one I ended up joining for. And his Care version photo card is so stunning. I think this is my all-time favorite Scoops photo card, honestly. I love it so much. Then we get into other kinds of photo cards. So this first page are for their fan kits, for like their Carrot membership. And then these two, this is from the Carrotland memory book, and this is from the Ideal Cut DVD. But I just don't have any place to put it since I don't have like a DVD page for him yet. And then these are all from Seasons, no, sorry. These are all Seasons Greetings. These are all from Carrot Kit, Carrot membership. And then this, quite frankly, I know it's Diamond Edge, but I don't really know what it's from, but it was just really adorable, so I just bought it. Again, zero self-control. And then we have Carrotland, more Carrotland, even more Carrotland. And then I have set up for his 2022, just waiting for the group order manager to send my stuff out. And then these are his Korean concert trading cards. So we have Ideal Cut in the middle, and then OTU at the top and bottom. Then we have Incomplete, Power of Love, and this is from CGV Korea. I just joined a group order. This is like a photo ticket that you could get if you went to see the movie. And I will have one page for Be the Sun, but I joined a group order for one trading card pack only for the time being, so yeah. Eventually I'll have that and I'll set up for it. But yes, these are his D-Icon photo cards. And then this is kind of like a catch-all page. We have Social Club at the top and bottom. The middle is from the Little Wishes merch. And then this is from In the Soup, and this is from Going Magazine, because I have all of Scoops' photo cards in here instead of mixed in with the other members. So yes, that is it. That is everything I have in terms of photo cards. That is my full collection. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. My collection has changed quite a bit, but I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm very oh my gosh, I was about to say happy and satisfied at the same time. I'm very happy and satisfied with my collection and how I'm collecting, and I really just want to focus on finishing Duhan and then focus on stayc and Scoops and 17. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one because I have a few videos coming up.
하나, 둘, 셋.
안녕.